She said that American soccer fans, most of them aren't smart. They don't know the game. They don't understand.
Gio.
That guy Gazpacho.
Important to take a lame gorilla, okay?
Right, did you know that Arsenal died?
These got me buzzing.
Up the toppies. It's hard to up them anyway.
I'm just not even gonna comment on that.
Welcome into Footy with the boys. What an episode we have today. This may be our best episode yet. I think that's fair to say. We got World Cup groups that have been drawn. The U.S., how should you feel about it? What's their path? How far can they go? What are the matchups that we're looking at there? Talking about who we have in the group. Paraguay, potentially Turkey, or other European teams, and Australia, the down end boys. We'll talk about what U.S. players are doing abroad. Can do a little Premier League with Arsenal, Everton, and some featured matchups as well. Probably on the pitch. We're killing it. Stay tuned to let us tell you what we ended up doing this weekend.
What a ride it was.
Big.
Bit of a hot streak.
Big ride. I'll get some big news before a little bit of a Do You Remember? Guessing the amount of players that we can from the France-Argentina World Cup final in that starting lineup, and then a blind ranking of World Cup teams. Boys, let's start with the main attraction here. The World Cup draw happened in Washington, D.C. What an interesting ceremony, I'll say.
That's a way to say it.
We won't say that much more about that. But we got our groups, and the U.S. were drawn with Australia from pot 2, arguably one of the better choices you could get. Paraguay from pot 3, not maybe the easiest, but also not the worst. They're the lowest ranking member from CONMEBOL that made it, unless Bolivia gets to the playoff. And we got UEFA Playoff C. So there's going to be a playoff in March for 4 European teams. That is, Mike, Turkey,
Romania, Kosovo, and Slovakia.
All right. So the favorite there is Turkey to get through. They're, I think, second in betting odds to get out of the group right now. But boys, I mean, looking at the poll here, how are you feeling, Mike? This is a pretty great poll for the U.S., yeah?
Yeah, no punching bags. Pretty equal teams, I would say, but favorable for us. Games that we should be winning, or at least getting results from in all 3 matchups, regardless of who that UEFA team is. All teams that we've played this calendar year, potentially, if Turkey is the one that qualifies, which is great from a scouting perspective and from players' familiarity. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to feel pretty good about it.
It is. Honestly, like, we've had 2014 group, if you don't remember, was the U.S. with Ghana, which Ghana was in their prime then, had Germany, who ended up winning, and they were just an absolute machine, and we had Portugal with prime Cristiano Ronaldo. That group fucking sucked.
Yeah, and we got out.
And we got out of that one.
And there were no third-place qualifications back in 2014.
That is another big thing with this World Cup, because an expanded World Cup has 48 teams instead of 36, 32?
Yeah, 36, right?
36 previously. There are third-place finishers that will get out. There'll be 8 third-place teams to get out. So getting out of the group should be like the bare minimum for the U.S. here. All these games are winnable, regardless of who comes out for the UEFA playoff. Like Mike said, we did play these teams in friendlies. If Turkey comes out, we've played all 3 of the other teams in friendlies very recently. Beat Paraguay 2-1, beat Australia 2-1, lost to Turkey 2-1. Jack McGlynn had the banger now.
He did.
We need Jack McGlynn solely for that reason.
Pretty high.
But a lot of familiarity with this group. Nick, I don't think it's necessarily about getting out of the group. I mean, obviously, you need to be doing that. But a lot of it comes down to the placement within the group with this new format. If you're in first, you will then play a third-place team in the round of 32. That means it's an easier or a more expected to win game there. If we get first, win that round of 32 game against a third place team. We'd most likely play Belgium if all things go according to plan. Obviously, that's whatever. If you get second, this is where it's big and important. If you get second, you're most likely playing Argentina in the round of 16 if you win your round of 32 game. So I know you said earlier to us that you don't think that's that big of a difference, but Belgium versus Argentina, certainly you want to win the group and make sure you're playing not against Messi and the reigning champions.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I think more than anything, you want to win the group, period. I think, looking too far ahead, it's a World Cup. There's going to be upsets and things like that. And, I mean, if you look at these games, you're going to be the favorite in each game. The betting favorite, you're going to be minus money. So I think that you have to come out of this group top no matter what that means for who you are playing. Argentina has also had struggles in group stage games before. They could very well finish second in a group, and now we're playing them in the, it's what it is. So whatever is going to happen is going to happen. You guys said it last week with the kind of big test coming up with the games before the World Cup is away. If you perform well on that, hopefully that gives you confidence regardless of who you play. But the important thing is just you got to take this thing game by game. You got to look at your group and say we should be coming out with 3 wins here, in my opinion. I know that's probably to say, hey, you get all 9 points in a World Cup group is not an easy thing to do regardless of the competition. But if you just break it down game by game, this team should advance in first.
Yes. I mean, I expect to win maybe favorites in each of them. Maybe not the Turkey game, depending on how they look coming in. But the U.S., you feel good because all these games are winnable. But if you're Paraguay, Australia, or whoever comes out of that playoff, you also look at this group and say, hey, you know what? These are also winnable for us.
Yeah, I mean, all those teams were begging for a host nation as a pot one.
I mean, the U.S., Mexico, and Canada would not be pot one teams. So obviously, when you get put into that group, you're getting off a little bit easier. You feel a little bit better about the group. I mean, especially with 3 teams going through, you're feeling good about your odds to go through. But with this group, you're feeling very good about odds to potentially do more than what you were thinking. Paraguay, 6th in CONMEBOL, which was the last remaining spot. If it's not the expanded World Cup, they're not going through. But that doesn't really say that much because they also allowed the 3rd lowest goals in CONMEBOL. They've struggled a bit to score, but they had the same amount of points as Colombia, Brazil, Uruguay.
3rd through 6 was
all the same. Like, they're not a bad team. They beat Argentina. They beat Brazil. They beat Uruguay. They are a team that
they had the 3rd best defense
very well.
Like qualify.
Yeah, they're a very good team. Have some players that can make huge differences. I mean, Americans will know Miguel Almiron from Atlanta United, and then I think Atlanta United again. Yeah, he's back there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so know him. Australia finished 2nd in their Asian Confederation qualifying behind Japan. Numbers aren't that amazing. Like 4 wins, 4 draws. Beat out like Indonesia, China, and
no powerhouses.
Some of Saudi Arabia, I believe. It wasn't amazing, and they're not that amazing of a team. But goddamn, they'll have a right go of it. They got that Ange Postecoglou blood running through them, and they're always a hard team to play. Turkey, of course, also, if they come through, presents quite the challenge with players like an Arda Güler from Real Madrid that Americans probably know. Because of that, there's a lot of talent on that Turkish team. That would be one to certainly keep an eye on. That playoff that will be happening in March. Nick, you have a thought on this?
Yeah, I think I'm doubling back on my take. I think, like, for a national team that has had issues in the past of entitlement and, like, thinking you've arrived already, this group is getting scarier just by the second, if I'm being completely honest. But why I watched it throughout CONMEBOL qualifying every time they played Colombia are a hard out. And every other game is a World Cup game. Like, these countries, we're going to need some players who are out there battling for the badge, and hopefully the talent takes over after that. But goddamn, God, I'm so excited for the summer, dude.
No, it's
a good point against Paraguay as well. Defensively so resilient, you have to keep chipping at them, and then they can hit you right away with one of those talented players. We saw that in the friendly. We ended up winning 2-1, but we scored the first goal, and seconds later, they hit us on a counter and tied it up. And that could just deflate you in a World Cup setting.
Yeah.
You could end up dropping points or losing a game, which
It's going to show for
Is-
not
if
only
you're
is
trying
it
to finish top of the group, you can't afford to do that.
not only is it a team where it's like some entitlement issues, it's also just a young team, period. And like a lot
Very
of these
young.
guys have been around, to be fair, but
It'll be a lot of the players' first tournament.
this is not going to be
Is it at all a disadvantage? I mean, is it advantage or disadvantage that we've played these teams before? If Turkey gets through, we've
No, it's an
played Turkey,
advantage.
we've played
definitely an
Paraguay,
advantage.
we've played Australia. We're talking about Belgium in the round of 16 potentially. If you get first in the group, we're going to play them in March. Is the familiarity at all bad that maybe they can figure out the U.S. a little bit? Or is it, I don't know. I
It's
could
more
see
of an
that
advantage.
Australia or
think-
Paraguay, it might be more of an advantage to them. I think for playing Belgium, if we end up playing them, probably a bit more of an advantage to us. That there's not that intimidation of, all these players from Belgium that you see on.
But I don't think
some of the
USA
larger stages.
intimidates anyone, period. I think it's
No, I think we're not intimidated of Belgium then because we've already.
No, I
played
know,
them,
but
we've
I'm
seen
saying
them.
like I don't think it's an advantage for those smaller sides. I think it's an advantage to whoever has the most talent because then you're not as thrown off by whatever they can throw at you. So I would say it's an
Yeah.
advantage to us to be familiar and probably an advantage to Belgium to be familiar with us as well.
And maybe the Paraguayan kind of shit that we've seen, the Australian shit we've seen of getting into challenges, getting rough, the fight obviously in the Paraguay game. If you're more used to that, you don't have the situations like we did with Panama and Copa America where the anger, the emotion lashes out more so than you know what to expect. You know
Playing
exactly
the
what to
CONCACAF,
expect.
we should be well versed in all those.
Yeah,
chippy
but Con
moments.
Bowl
But
and
also-
CONCACAF are slightly different, I would say.
Yeah, no shit. Also, though, it's gonna be such a like. What do we think these national team coaches are doing from here until the summer? Like they are just breaking
Yeah.
down tape for.
But it's different to play them and know it than just watch tape.
No. But like,
For the
it's
players,
not.
at
It's not
least.
the players showing up and watching tape. For like, they're gonna have very specific game plans for all their group opponents. So maybe it matters more once we get into the group stages, or sorry, past the group stages.
Thing is, with these games, these friendlies, and we'll get off of just the group itself, but we did have different rosters. We had very different rosters, not necessarily all of our key players for all these. So it will be interesting to see how it all fits together. That job comes down to Mauricio Pochettino. Mauricio Pochettino on the draw has been very vocal on saying he wants to respect all opponents, not call us an easy group, not say that he's happy that these teams got drawn with him. He's dealing with the same shit he had to deal with for so long with the American soccer media, which is regular American media now. And that is amazing. I mean, obviously you want to market the World Cup and go crazy with everything. And Fox, CBS, everybody has had it on all the shows. He's getting out there. But some of the questions, I just know he's going to get infuriated again. He's already gotten infuriated by the U.S. soccer kind of beat writers. Now he's getting asked so many questions. Did have one that I thought was pretty funny on one of the talk shows. They said, "Oh, Mr. Pochettino, how often do you have parents just reaching out now being like, you got to take a look at my son before this big tournament?" I was like, that's the dumbest question that somehow turned out to be correct because of the Gio Reyna situation. Like, it's such a bad question, but for some reason, it works for the U.S. men's national team.
Did he respond?
He was like, "Oh, everybody wants to be a part. I think we have 70 players that have played this cycle and blah, blah," and answers it normally, but
Yeah, that is
just
a ridiculous question.
The
Well,
Los
Joe
Angeles
Bellingham
mayor.
situation
borderline
as well,
disrespectful question to not understand
Should
that
the Los
much
Angeles
and
mayor be
still
like, are
understand
we
it.
taking Sonny? What's
Yeah.
is he
Why
coming?
is Son not on this team?
It is bad. He also said
What do you mean he's playing
on
for
Pat
South Korea?
McAfee, "Why not us? Why not us?" And he watched Miracle to get a taste of the American culture. Obviously, he was in
About as
Washington, D.C.
inspirational as it gets.
Got a bit of a taste of the American culture, I think, at that draw ceremony.
I hope that's not our culture.
Do you think, Mike, that Miracle is maybe a good sign though, that he's seeing something of an underdog story of the U.S.? That's kind of what
Yeah.
this would be.
This is the dumb question you were just talking about. Is Miracle a good sign for this Splash team?
But yeah, you need to
It
have
is.
an underdog performance to go far in this tournament to win something.
The American culture, I,
mean,
don't think is
He's
bad
not
for
going
him
to
to learn.
sugarcoat it. He's not going to lie to his guys and say, "We're the favorites because it's home and we should win this. People are expecting you to win this." No, that is the
Tyler
wrong
Adams said
message.
semifinal. He said he wants to go farther than any other American team. That starts with semifinal.
That's also
Obviously
right.
want to win.
You have to believe, but you can still believe you're going to achieve something and be an underdog. You don't have to be the favorite.
I believe that
And
we will.
I think a big part of that is going to be if you dominate this group, if you come out with 9 points or 7 points, then you put people on notice a bit. When you have to play Belgium in the round of 16, yeah, they're going to still be going into it thinking that they're the better team.
Yeah.
But then they're going to come up against the United States, who's won 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row. That's something different to think about.
I mean, yeah, the U.S. needs to have momentum going into this, or else. And you're going to be coming off a knockout win. The extra knockout win, I think, adds a lot. Because if you win a knockout game where stakes are high, that just adds to the momentum going into a bigger game.
I think we're getting really close to jinx territory. We gotta move on.
Yeah, we'll knock on wood there.
There's no jinx.
We're talking about semifinals. We gotta keep moving.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's move on to the players that will potentially get us there. Christian Pulisic is the leading goal scorer in Serie A, despite playing 5 less games than the second place Lautaro Martinez. Like 600 less minutes. Came on today. 67th minute, gets a goal. That's 1 minute on the field. 10 minutes later,
Scores
the winner. Brings them from down. They were down 2-0. Equalizes them.
Set up and finished
then
that winning goal.
scores the winner. I mean, he's absolutely ridiculous. He's so damn good right now.
Flu game?
He's in a different form. I think he's the best player in Serie A, and I don't think that's at all a American take or biased take. He's, by the numbers, he's scoring or assisting a goal every single game he's played in the league this year. Or this season.
And Milan's top of the league.
And Milan's top of the league. He's been their best player. They have not been able to keep Leao and Pulisic healthy enough to both be on the pitch for longer than 114 minutes this entire season, which is also crazy considering that they're number 1 in Serie A with that being the case. But insanely impressive. Juventus also having a pretty decent season. And McKennie on fire. We talked about how he's been doing crazy good. Gets an assist against Napoli, I believe they played.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's on some shit right now.
He's playing straight 90s.
Crazy. Yeah. In an attacking position.
Correct.
And constantly getting goal contributions.
Who's not in shape?
I mean, yeah, he's in shape enough. This is the first manager that's really trusted him off the rip, and he's earned that trust. Even more so, Gio Reyna got the start. Had a dribble run. Nick doesn't like to talk about it. Had a beautiful dribble run. You'll have to see it. But all jokes aside, he did have a good performance.
To go
Mönchengladbach got the win there. They're starting to move up the table in the positive direction. Gio Reyna starting is obviously a great sign. I mean, that competition with Gio Reyna, Malik Tillman, Weston McKennie for that attacking spot. Potentially, obviously, Weston can play other ones, but that'll be something to track here in these coming months. Pepe and Sargent both getting goals. Balogun out with a slight injury. And then, finally, saw a lot of reports here, boys. Tyler Adams has interest from Manchester United. Is that interest from Chelsea when Pochettino was there? What do we make of the interest after having a very good season so far with Bournemouth? Should he make a move to a team like a Manchester United?
Didn't we say Pulisic had interest from Manchester United last week?
He did, yeah.
These Glazers, man.
They want an American.
They want the American.
They want an American.
That makes sense, actually. I think this would be a good move.
Adams is not that level.
I think he is that level.
He's been killing it at Bournemouth.
He's miles better than Ugarte or Casemiro.
I would have said the opposite when Ugarte was at Sporting. Man, U's a train wreck, bro.
Yeah, but he's a Premier League player.
I think he's exactly what they need. They bypass the midfield. They just need someone to blow up counterattacks and to get the ball back, and that's exactly what Adams is. I think he's the best shield you could possibly get for that back line.
You think he's the best shield you could possibly get for that back line?
Who would be better?
You think that Tyler Adams is the best shield in world football?
Okay, Moises Caicedo is above him.
I mean,
a realistic purchase.
I guess we're going to the semifinals.
A realistic purchase.
I mean,
Tyler Adams has been the best player on Bournemouth.
A
this year.
realistic purchase for Manchester United. Obviously, Moise Caicedo is not going to be purchased by Manchester United. He's at a Premier League club that's doing well or has been doing well. Had some dips now, but has been one of their best players in a position they would need. Why would it be a bad move for them?
And it's a very small group of good CDMs in the world.
I don't think he'd be extremely expensive. He's not one of those 100 million things you have to shell out.
And think about how Man U works, dude. The politics that goes on there. Let's say 25 million. How much run is a 25 million midfielder getting? And you think he's gonna be their only defensive midfielder signing?
I don't think Cameron gives a fuck right now. I think he's trying to win and save his job.
I'm telling you, man, this is an insane take by you guys, first of all, and it would be career suicide by Tyler Adams.
That seems extreme to say career suicide.
I don't know, man. You get an opportunity to go to Manchester United, even Manchester United right now. It's a pretty great opportunity for an American.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, tell that to Falcao. How'd that go?
He's Colombian.
He's Colombian, he's not American.
Tell that to Di Maria. How'd that go?
He did pretty well right afterward.
Yeah, no, he was so good at Man U, bro. He's nasty.
Left quickly.
But he won a World Cup afterwards. Maybe that's what
Also,
we
he
need.
was shit at Man U, and then he left and was instantly better.
He scored that one goal, though.
Oh, yeah, dude. Sick one goal.
I don't know.
I mean,
Pivot of Kobe Mainu and Tyler Adams.
Kobe Minu doesn't
Kobe
play
Mainu.
now.
Yeah, I know, but he would.
You guys are morons. This is the craziest. I mean,
All right, you know what?
Okay.
Fine.
You should come to Everton instead.
Oh, I'd be so happy with that.
Drusik Gay, Tyler Adams, straight swap. No questions asked. Signed and delivered.
Get some American money in there and get Tyler Adams into Everton. Keep that American brand going at Everton, and I would love that.
Fuck yeah.
Give us him. Give me Balogun. We don't have the money to buy him from Monaco,
Pepe.
but Pepe, we could buy Pepe. Let's get into the Premier League. Speaking of Everton, Manchester United, and Tyler Adams, boys, Liverpool. I mean, if we didn't have the World Cup to talk about, this would be a headline in itself to talk about the entire episode. Liverpool tie against Leeds. And that's not maybe even the worst. I mean, if they don't have all the winners at the start of the season, saw a stat that they're down at 19th right now, only above Wolves. That's awful.
Conceded in the 95th minute this game.
You know what's worse than that, Mike? Is that Mo Salah and Arne Slot have had a falling out. They hate each other.
Not good
And
friends.
it's not just, hey, we think it. Mo Salah's gone to the press
Confirmed it.
and confirmed it and said, man, fuck this guy. I hate him. I don't know what's going on. He won't play me this, that. About to go off to AFCON. Does it get worse for Liverpool? How could it get worse for Liverpool, Mike?
Well, when Salah's on Piers Morgan next week, that might be worse. Yeah, I don't know. It gets worse for Liverpool when they get their ass kicked this weekend. Who do they play this week? They play a big game in Champions League. Inter Milan, I believe. They play Inter
yeah.
tomorrow, so that's going to get worse.
I mean, they
I
beat
saw
Real Madrid in Champions
the
League.
Salah
though, so-
comments. Really poor timing. Obviously, he's frustrated. It was interesting. He went and clapped in front of the fans. Said he was making his farewell to the away fans, like saying he's going to leave in January. Who's going to take his wages? $400,000 a
I think
week.
people are gonna. Manchester United's not blinking at that. If he's actually available, there's plenty of
Perhaps. This is a tricky one, though. You never want to see a player shit on the club. It's a team sport, and the fans
Yeah.
deserve better, and you're an employee,
Well,
and you
such a
have teammates.
big club, and he's the face of the club.
Correct.
Against the new
And
manager.
they just won last year, and
Yeah.
they seem to be in such a good
It's just
space.
messy right now.
But then, okay, from his perspective, yeah, he just came off of a historic season where he was the Golden Boot winner. They won the Premier League. He hard carried
Yeah,
for a
like
majority of
ridiculously
that
good.
season, 30-something goals and 20 assists. And now he's kind of getting scapegoated. He's not the only one. I mean, Wirtz and Isak and some of the big signings have also
He's the worst.
got the brunt of it.
Yeah.
But now he's been benched 3 games in a row. Doesn't even feature off the bench. Has had his role just diminished completely. And he's got to be questioning,
I
why
don't
did
even
you push
understand
for me
that.
to re-sign
Yeah.
in the offseason if this is how I'm going to be treated?
The whole thing last year was, oh my God, we won. We need to keep him. Had so much interest elsewhere.
Right. Trent's going. We can't afford to lose Trent and Mo and Van Dijk. Okay, they keep 2 out
Regardless
of the
of all
3.
of them, is Mo Salah was the best player in the Premier League, arguably in like world football last year.
Right.
He had a very good case for
that first
for
half
that
of the season.
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
He was, oh my God, it might be Mo Salah, and he was saving them. And all the heroics we saw at the start of this season even was just Mo Salah every single time last year.
Right.
He was just insane.
Right.
They're having a bad season. Yes. They're having a
awful
horrible season.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know how Arne Slot recovers this to be manageable, to be a decent season for them. Like it's dire times for them. Losing the trust of your best player is about the worst case it could have gone. There's nothing worse when you're struggling than the fans now being even more against the manager because the top player, the face of the franchise, is now saying, fuck this guy.
Right.
Like it's so bad. 500 million spent this summer.
Right. At the least, it's going to cause division and a really uncomfortable period for some amount of time.
Oh, that locker
At the
room
most,
has got to be just
You're
awful.
either losing your club legend or you're losing your manager. They're going to have to make a decision. I'd imagine it's going to be Mo Salah.
Do you keep how long of a leash does Arne Slot have? He wanted his
They
first
already
year.
sided with Schlott.
Huh?
The club already sided with Schlott.
I know, but
Made a
how?
decision. You
I
have
just
to
mean
back the
overall,
manager.
he's having a beef with your best player. He's having a awful season.
They've put their
Awful
foot in the ground,
season.
dude. It's he has.
But I'm
has
saying, how
the
long is
most
that
power.
leash? If they can,
I'm saying it's
continue this
incredibly
form,
long.
if they get 16th this year,
Yeah, then
is
he's
he
gone.
gone?
Yes.
I don't even think so.
Yeah, you
Really?
can't get 16th.
Can I read you some of these quotes because these are hilarious?
Yeah.
Lesser, lesser.
Let's get the quotes.
Okay, sitting on the bench, I don't know why. It seems like the club is throwing me under the bus. That's how I feel. I think it's very clear someone wants me to get all the blame. The club promised me game time this summer. So far, I'm on the bench 3 games. I can't say they kept the promise.
Club promising Mo Salah playtime is crazy.
Yeah. Pretty
I
sure
had
it's
a good
given.
relationship with the manager, and all of a sudden we don't have any relationship. I don't know why. It seems to me how I see that someone doesn't want me in the club.
It's just wild, these quotes.
This is very similar to what like the Cristiano Ten Hag
Yeah.
relationship seemed to be. Obviously, a much less successful partnership there and club.
I mean, he was their player of the season, though.
Yeah.
Leading
Correct.
scorer. He had some success. I mean, yeah, it's so bad. They were supposed to be the team to challenge Arsenal with 500 million against Arsenal and all the investments they made. Really, those investments for Liverpool have not worked out. The investments have worked, Nick, for Arsenal. Unfortunately, this last weekend, Aston Villa
These quotes.
is just on a fucking heater.
Amazing. Look how long
They
this
won,
is.
what, seven in a row for Aston Villa? Is that
I
correct?
wonder what Slot said.
7 in a row for Aston Villa?
Yes.
Yes.
That makes
Yeah.
7.
That
Including
includes all
obviously
competitions. Right?
This one against Arsenal, which, like, the winner was just like grade school bouncing around the box for 5 minutes before it was plopped in. But a hell of a moment for Aston
I would
Villa.
not call it a plop.
Huh?
Just blasted it.
I mean,
in.
blasted it, but it was just bouncing around in the
Everybody had
box.
piss out of this one.
Back-to-back drop points, though, for Arsenal, which were on an absolute fucking heater before the Chelsea and Villa games here. City, I mean, they're right on Arsenal's ass now, and they look good. You do play Wolves next, though, so I would hope you have a get-right game there, yeah? What's your feeling about this? Dropping points, how close it's getting with City, and then, I mean, you have Wolves. Is there that much of a worry there?
Yeah, I mean, look, away to Chelsea and away to Villa are 2 games that are, I mean, you can win those for sure, but they're definitely difficult for sure. And back-to-back drop points is never good, but also with the context of beating Tottenham in those 4 games and beating Bayern in those 4 games.
Yeah.
And honestly, looking good. I think the attack didn't look great against Villa. That was a bit worrying. But to be fair, Villa played their ass off, and this is like almost the same that I feel about that Sunderland game of like, it was just scenes at the end that I wasn't even like that like torn up about it. Obviously sucks to lose. But these things happen in a long season. I still think we looked good throughout the game. Some shoddy defending on that winner at the end. Obviously, you can't let the ball bounce that many times in your own box. That's just defending 101. Get that thing out of there. But yeah, I mean, am I scared of City? Of course. They're a terrifying team led by a terrifying player, probably one of the scariest players, if not the scariest player in the world right now. So, great manager. I still don't think they have the right pieces to ultimately win the league. I think once Holland has a patch of 3 games going colder, do they win all 3 of those? I don't think so. Do they maybe drop points in 2 of those? I could see that happening. So it's going to be a long season. We're not even at the halfway mark yet, so I'm not going to start worrying about, points dropped until then once we see a real picture. But yeah, I mean, it sucks to drop points anytime. Wolves couldn't come at a better time if you wanted to say that, I guess you could say. So good time to get Wolves in, hopefully get some free points as they've been basically free for everyone else.
Knocking on wood for you there, buddy.
Knock on wood. I will say shout out to Marino.
If you don't win this game here.
I don't hate that take. I do think it's time for the Marino striker thing to stop. Gyökeres is officially back. I know they view Gyökeres as a specific kind of profile guy, but Marino's just not a striker. An amazing finisher, has done a good job deputizing, but doesn't take up the right positions oftentimes. He actually does okay runs, but he's a midfielder. He's a good midfielder who has a really, really good scoring touch. He's done amazing. No hate to Marino. I just think it's time to bring a striker back into the fold.
Yeah, I think
Trossard scored a big goal too, by the way.
Trossard always is scoring
Gyökeres
off the bench.
The big man brought in.
big man.
Let him play. This is a good game for him to get
Yeah,
some goals.
definitely. And to be fair, Gyökeres came on at either at half or right after second half started. So I mean, I think Arteta's starting to understand it.
Wolves sitting at 2 points and just lost 4-1 to Manchester United. Obviously, we talked about Manchester United and where they're at as club-wise. Mike, little toffee talk. Everton's fucking flying, baby. Let's go. A little 3-0 win against
4 wins in 5. That's
the
pretty
Trees.
fucking good.
Back-to-back wins. We're in top 6. It's a very fluid situation around that area of the table. You can move up and down like
We're 9 points off top.
8 slots by like a game or
That's a lot
two.
of points.
But
Just 3 wins.
we are away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea here.
Yeah.
What do you realistically expect out of this game? Is a draw you're shooting for? Or are you setting that expectation a little higher, going for the win here? And Barry got a goal. Good for him, buddy.
He sure fucking did. Chelsea in pretty bad form. They got that draw against Arsenal, straight back with 10 men.
Palmer's
but then
out
they
again.
lose to Leeds 3-1. And then they tie Bournemouth 0-0. And we mentioned that Bournemouth is not the
Yeah,
same
but when you
team
think
as
about
the
having the
rest of
best shield in the world, it's pretty hard to score against.
Yeah.
That's
It's
true.
Fair. So
It's true. 2 of the best shields in the world going head to head.
Wow.
It's a shield off, no sword. I don't know about a win here, but because it's at the Bridge, but a performance nonetheless and a result would be great. If you told me after 15 games this season we're 1 point behind Chelsea, we're 7th place, we're in that top half of the table really comfortably, I would have been ecstatic. The season has been phenomenal so far. The performance this weekend was
And without a real
outstanding.
striker, even though Barry got his goal this game,
I mean,
6th right now without a striker that's been
you have real strikers.
having production.
real shit.
We have, I think we have 17 or,
fucking hate
we have 17 or 18 goals scored all season. 17 or 18 goals scored in the league all season. 4 of those from Ndiaye, 4 of those from Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Those are our top scorers.
Yeah.
And then there's a few guys on 2, including Michael Keane and Idrissa Gana Gueye. And then down the list,
Dewsbury Hall has been
Beto
amazing, by the way.
and
Let's
Barry
shout out
are
him.
both on 1 goal apiece. So yes,
Yeah.
no output from our strikers.
And we're
Um,
still top 6. Imagine when we get that
Well,
striker in
not
January.
anymore, unfortunately.
But
Imagine what happens.
maybe
Nick,
that-
watch out.
that is
Arsenal's
Barry.
getting their shit beaten in.
He looked
No,
good
I mean,
in this
Man U
game.
won today. They're not top 6 anymore.
Huh?
Man U won today.
Oh,
so they're
fuck.
not top
We're,
6.
we're top 7.
Top 7.
But
6-7.
that's all right.
6.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe Barry will turn out to be something. He's been looking better every
No.
game. It just, you kind of felt bad for him because the goal was not coming. He was getting closer and closer. The run he made on this goal here was great. Freed up space for Ndiaye, let him put him on a platter, and he slotted well. Felt bad he injured his shoulder a couple minutes afterward and had to get taken off. But I'm sure he will take the knock for the goal. Ndiaye is still fucking magic. Kieran Dewsbury
So
Hall,
fucking good.
also magic. He's just been scoring in every
What a
game.
purchase that
Creates so
was.
many chances. He's outstanding. I mean, Chelsea might regret it when he scores against them this weekend, selling the guy
Revenge
to us
game.
for that price.
That's what Tyler Adams would be at Man U. He'd be Kieran Dewsbury-Hall.
That's excellent.
No, he sucked at fucking Chelsea, dude.
He just didn't play.
Exactly.
What? Who's standing
No fault to
in
the
Tyler
player.
Adams' way? They're struggling so much. They're looking for something. He'd have a chance. At
Dude, think
least.
about all the young guys that Chelsea has brought in the past couple of years. Who's standing in his way? They were all young and
What do you
shit.
mean?
Fucking-
Moises Caicedo and
He had
Enzo
He had
Fernandez,
$200 million of
Cole
midfield to
Palmer.
compete
They had
with there.
an insane midfield for him to get in there. He
That
wasn't
is
getting in.
just not a conducive situation there for Kieran to get minutes. I think he's been our signing of the season so far. That even includes Grealish as a lone player. Grealish has been excellent.
Because we own him, I'll
But
say okay. But
Kieran's
Grealish
just
has
been
also been insane.
amazing. Both of them have been great. We really have something going with those three guys. Alcaraz played again in this game. I thought he looked pretty good.
Grealish was like crying the other day about talking about David Moyes. Man,
Yeah.
the man changed his life.
Loves him.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
I mean, what
I hope
is
he's
his
there for
quotes
many more years.
before joining Everton were how he lost the love for football. It wasn't fun anymore. I think this has brought back that spark of it being fun for him. He's doing so much on the ball.
and that's the
He's a
sentiment
focal
shared
point.
by a
He's doing
lot
what
of
he's needing.
players who have played for David Moyes. They
Yeah.
love playing for the guy. He's a player manager. He instills a mindset. It's a really fun time to be an Everton fan. The most fun I've had being an Everton fan maybe ever.
I mean, that
Certainly in the last
James
5
Ancelotti.
years.
Holy,
Yeah,
that was amazing.
that was.
Digne was also just unreal then.
Yes. Big thing about this game is we
Yes.
saw Dwight McNeil, Tyler Dibling get some minutes. It's going to be crucial. We're going to lose Ndiaye for the AFCON, as well as Beto. It's not as major. Idrissa Gana so it's important to get some of these guys minutes for that stretch of games. We'll be without them because we are a very strapped team, as
Yeah.
you know.
Really,
Not the depth yet.
really quickly, all shield, no sword was such a fire saying. We
All
should
shield.
print shirts, dude.
That is
sick.
Everton in a fucking
That was
nutshell,
so
baby.
sick.
But
All shield, no sword.
we might have a few daggers.
Little daggers.
A couple of daggers.
Let's get into our featured matchup, which is really solely here for one purpose, Nick.
I am. Oh my
And it is Newcastle Sunderland Derby.
I'm so
This is the
stoked.
thing.
How many red cards will be happening in this game,
stoked.
Nick?
How many-
Over
how
under
many red
2.5.
How many years has it
What
been
do you
since
think?
this has been in the Premier League?
There's
Dude,
guaranteed
I mean,
one. There's
a
guaranteed one in
long
this game.
time,
It's been
dude.
A decade plus?
More, dude. I think it's like
It's a pure
when's the last time
Barclays
Sunderland
matchup.
Was there? It was at least 20 years, right? No, like
No,
Sunderland,
20?
8 years.
No.
8 years for Sunderland, but Newcastle probably wasn't in the Premier League last time they were here.
I don't know, but I mean, there's at least one red card in this. There's at least 6 yellows. Is that the line? You go
2016.
higher?
It's been
Bruno Guimaraes is getting sent off in warm-ups, bro. He's not making it to the first whistle.
but Tyler Adams is a better shield than him though, so it doesn't really matter that
It's
much.
true.
True. Honestly.
And
true.
Tonali also. And
Uh,
Shaka.
This is if you're a football fan, tune into this one. I mean, like, this is why you watch.
Yeah.
I am so no. This
The
is not why
passionate-
you watch
no.
it.
This is why you watch it.
This is going to be just an absolute shit show, but it's going to be the most entertaining game.
I
People
mean,
just going 2 foot into
I am
every tackle.
so.
That's why
Granite
I watch
Xhaka,
the
Bruno Guimaraes
They're
in
going
the
2 foot
middle
into
of
the
a
kickoff.
teeny weird
Oh.
derby, bro. Are you kidding me right now? This is the game of the first half of the year. Like I am so excited to watch this. There's not a game this year that's not Arsenal that I've been more excited to watch than this game. It is going to be.
Sunderland are
appointment
just a
television.
fun team to watch.
Yeah, they're a good team and they're
Yeah,
fun
they're
to
good.
watch, and they're like at home they're electric. And Newcastle, there's not a team like them to hate in the world. Like it is just. I'm excited.
I mean, this is amazing.
This is
Sunderland.
just-
Everton's matchup in
Just
the third round of FA
the
Cup.
rival. Sunderland. Oh,
That's a bad.
It's a tough matchup for us.
that's a tough one. That's
Round
not
3
great.
Sucks.
But Everton, top 6,
Top
7.
6.
7.
Guess who Nottingham Forest got?
Who did they get?
Wrexham.
Oh,
Damn. Wait, that's actually an interesting
Could be an
matchup.
interesting matchup.
dude! If Deitch loses to Wrexham, do you fire him?
No.
No, it's
How-
part of the story.
How awful your season has
sorry,
been going
not
so
do you
far?
fire him. Does this owner fire him?
Oh, probably, maybe. He wanted to become the
Make him
manager
disappear.
before he hired Deitch. So,
Get Will Still in here. Did Southampton
Still.
sack him immediately?
did you know he actually played Football Manager? That we got.
He doesn't even have his license.
Let's get into our
Nah,
parlay on the
he's
pitch
got it.
because, boys, as great as Sunderland Newcastle is the rivalry, there is not a better thing in sports right now than our parlay on the pitch section.
Dude.
Yes.
We have hit 4 in a row. We had the bet in for, what was it? It was Newcastle over Burnley and Nottingham Forest over Wolves.
Something like that, yeah.
Nottingham Forest over Wolves hit. The boys, we had a council. We said, do we cash out for +1 or doubling our unit, essentially? We said, you know what? Let's do it. It'll be about 0.25 of a unit to keep it in there. We said, no, let's double our money and get out. Then the MLS Cup comes. Shout out Inter Miami. They're up 2-1. 95th minute. The boys had placed the bet in the first minute of the game for Allende.
No idea what his first name is.
Tadeo.
Tadeo
He's like Rihanna.
Allende to
One name.
score a
He's got
goal
one name.
at
Allende.
+260. The boys put a unit on there.
Did we put a full unit or two?
We put a
unit.
full unit.
Talked
It was,
about a
there was
half.
talks about a half.
But Nick convinced us.
And Nick said, you know what? If we're going to do it, let's put
Do it
some
right.
fucking juice on it.
Right.
And we put some juice on it, boys. 95th minute.
An
1 minute to
inconsequential
go.
goal.
Inconsequential goal.
Messi.
3-1.
Dinks the ball. Over
We
the
are
top.
at a bar. We're watching the game. I turn to Nick. I say, there's nothing that could make me happier than an Allende goal right
At
now.
an Indiana bar. We have
At
the
a
only
random
MLS
Indiana bar,
Cup
yeah.
TV on.
We had to tell them to change the TV to MLS. They turned it on. Nobody's watching it but us. Random. 1 minute left. Allende scores the third goal to secure it for Miami. 3-1 victors. And the boys secured 4. Is it 5 now with that?
No, it's 4.
Four straight wins. Partly on the pitch. If you started with us, you would be up approximately a lot of fucking money. A lot of money. Whatever amount you were putting in
You got to ride the
at
dip.
this point, it's going crazy. We have gone with, for this week,
A juicy one.
a juicy one, a +450. I think I may have forgotten what it is.
It's
though.
Villa and Tottenham to win. I forget who they're playing.
It's Villa to win against West Ham at London Stadium.
and Tottenham to beat who?
And Tottenham to beat
Nottingham?
Nottingham.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the City ground.
At
So
Nottingham.
two away
So
teams,
two
but
away
two better
teams.
teams, and +450 is just crazy.
Plus
odds.
450. If you want to ride with the boys, listen, we'd be putting you up a lot of money if you rode with us with any of the last 4. I mean, we're going kind of crazy right now. So +450. Nottingham against Tottenham, or
Yeah, Tottenham to beat
Tottenham to beat
Nottingham,
Nottingham.
Villa to beat
Villa to beat West Ham.
West Ham, yeah.
I mean, 5 in a row would be pretty
I
crazy,
think-
boys.
I mean, if we do this, then we gotta take a little money out and buy something for the pod, like make some shirts, or
Investment,
something,
yeah.
something,
The Lego World Cup.
Yeah, the
trophy.
Lego World, something.
Something.
But this is, I mean, we're on a heater right
Buy
now.
at Peace Price.
And by the way, if
Absolutely.
you're still riding after we started 0-3, some real ones out there, because we're paying off right now.
0-3 to 4-3. I mean, we actually are. We're fully profit
We
by
are
a
Aston
large
Villa.
margin.
Yeah, we are big.
We are Aston Villa.
We are
at this
Aston Villa.
point. We're
We are
riding with
Charlie.
who
Okay.
we are. Big news from around the world. Militao out for 4 months. Not great for Brazil. What else was not great for Brazil? Neymar has knee surgery. Not out for that long.
Just 2 months, I think.
2 months.
Yeah, six,
Just getting
6 to 8
right.
weeks is what it said.
Will he make it to the
No,
World
he's not
Cup
gonna
squad?
make it, dude.
Yes.
No, he's not gonna.
Unreasonably.
I mean, they
heroic
might
for
just put him-
Santos.
they might
He's
just put him
brought
on
them from
ice.
out of relegation, made sure they're safe by scoring multiple goals at every game, essentially. Like,
Yes.
ridiculous.
If they put him on ice, though, does Ancelotti even bring him? I don't think so.
You have
No,
to.
he
When's the
brings-
last time he got called up?
He's magic.
For 3 years.
Exactly.
He's been hurt.
He's magic.
Yeah.
He's one of those players
He's
you bring up
Neymar.
regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Neymar.
What happens?
Brazil's all-time leading goal
What
scorer.
happens when he runs into Tyler Adams, the best shield in the world?
Then he's still there. He still has the aura.
But you could say the same thing about James.
No, you can't. He's been playing consistently.
Neymar's been playing at an insane level for Santos right now.
Yeah.
Through injury, has
He's
saved
sorry,
them
no.
from relegation.
You
playing
have-
consistently
you
for
have-
Colombia.
If you can bring
Please,
Neymar,
let's not add these little details to try and disclude him.
Neymar, like what he would do for the locker room alone.
What would he do for the locker room?
Bro, he's Neymar.
Inspires. Like
He
all the
inspires?
young
If
If
players
Neymar was,
who
he's
are
like
in the same
Gandalf. He
pay
has
grade.
one of the 3 elven rings for courage.
This is Messi.
He's not useless.
This is Messi 2022.
Gandalf didn't do shit.
All of Argentina playing for him to win. A
No,
World
it
Cup.
is not.
This would be
No,
all
it
the
is not.
Brazilians playing for Neymar. to win
No,
a
it
World
is
Cup.
Yeah,
Yes,
no.
No, it
100%
is
would.
not.
to sell us out how much they love Neymar?
No, it is
He's
not
a
the same
god.
thing.
Dude, you are crazy.
It is
The
not
world
same.
loves Neymar. I need to see Neymar.
Yeah, I mean, personally as a fan, I want
would-
to see
yeah.
Neymar.
Neymar's just, he's him.
Tell Hendrick it's all right.
Endrick
It's
sucks.
all right. Neymar's still here.
I hated Endrick from the beginning, dude. It was
You
awful.
did, honestly, yeah.
I was.
I have no opinion on him until he comes to Everton in January.
And then I love him.
I will love him forever.
Dude, Endrick in the Prem would get eaten alive, dude.
No, he's so good. dude. So
He would run in to like
20 goals.
to anyone. Harry Maguire would eat this boy for lunch. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's get into a little
Talk
Do
about Kendrick.
You Remember? It is France versus Argentina in the World Cup final. Obviously, in that game, Argentina came out on top. Messi
Now, did they?
with 2 goals, Mbappe with a hat trick, and still lost. Montiel with the game-winning
You're spoiling
penalty.
it. I didn't know those guys played.
Well, then you're
retired.
no, don't say that word, Nicholas.
I don't know if that's retired.
You're a special guy if you didn't know those parts and running the soccer podcast. Let's get into naming the 11s. Mike, would you like to start? It sounds like you might
Let me put a
struggle with
timer
knowledge.
on.
We on a timer?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
We'll start from the back. Hugo Lloris.
All right, let's go with Lionel Messi.
Palmer, are you helping us out? Or?
Am I doing it?
Yeah.
Yes, producer P.
Oh, Messi was definitely on the squad. I don't see. I see Lloris. Yep.
All right, so we got 2 for 2.
Emiliano Martinez. Goalkeeper, Argentina.
You know,
Okay.
I'll
Yes.
I'll just say
Di
Palmer again.
Maria, Argentina.
Hold on. Wait, I
Yes.
need to pull it.
All right,
Nicolas Otamendi, Argentina.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Montiel, Argentina.
No.
Oh, he wasn't starting.
No.
Molina, Argentina.
Correct.
Yes.
You don't have to say the country anymore.
McAllister.
Yep.
Rodrigo de Paul.
Yep.
Mbappe.
Yep.
Julian Alvarez.
Yep.
Olivier Giroud and Dembele.
You can't say 2. Pick
Well,
one.
they both got subbed off.
Well, yes, they're both right.
Angel Di Maria.
I already said
Yep.
that.
Oh, Christian Romero.
Yep.
Tchouaméni.
Yep.
Camavinga?
Marcus.
Nope.
Nicolas Tagliafico.
Yep. I think you're missing one from Argentina.
What position? Or you can't say. Don't say.
No, I'm not saying it.
Lisandro Martinez.
Nope.
Is it a center back that we haven't said?
It's another midfielder. Leandro Paredes.
No. You might have said him when I was looking at the picture, but I don't think so.
We said McAllister.
France.
We said
You said McAllister DePaul, right?
Antoine Griezmann.
Paul.
Yeah. Then you're missing
Griezmann.
Griezmann. Yep.
Oh,
You're missing the entire back line for France.
Theo Hernandez.
Correct.
Pavard.
No.
Rafael Varane.
Yep.
Who's a right?
Dio Upamecano.
Yep.
Who's a right back?
Jules Koundé.
Correct.
Oh, yep.
You're missing one player from both sides.
Midfielder on France. Adrien Rabiot.
Correct. And
Damn, Rabiot started the final for France. Had a banger today.
It's got to
by
be
the
a
way.
midfielder.
1 minute.
Argentina.
McAllister.
Nico Gonzalez.
No, you literally said his name earlier today, like 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
You might have already said
jeez.
him, but I think you guys only named McAllister and DePaul, right?
McAllister,
Yeah,
DePaul,
and Paredes.
Paredes,
Julian Alvarez,
Guido Rodriguez.
No, no.
Um.
Um,
Oh God.
Wow, what a whiff. Sound off in the comments with these morons.
Papu Gomez? No, he started earlier in the tournament.
No, it's not Papu Gomez. There's no way
Not
we're gonna miss
Dybala.
our
Not
first
Martinez.
perfect one because you guys can't get this thing.
Oh no. Oh no. How much time do we have left?
Rodrigo de Paul.
13 seconds.
13 seconds.
Rodrigo
oh,
de Paul.
10. Yes.
McAllister.
Yes.
Enzo Fernandez.
There
Oh my
it
God.
is.
Oh my God. The $100 million
You had
man. How could we
6
forget?
seconds
He
left.
scored that banger against Mexico.
Oh.
That's what put him on the map.
Reminder of that World Cup. They lost Saudi Arabia off rip, and they had to win both of their games.
Yep.
They
Yep,
lost
so that is the
Nigeria,
complete one.
Mexico.
Messi scored that fucking half volley against Mexico
Yeah.
from like 30. Enzo Fernandez scored the banger.
That is our
And then
first.
they beat up Australia.
First perfect.
That's our first perfect. Do you remember? But
That's
the
the most
World Cup
recent one,
final.
yeah.
Yeah, you should hopefully be able to get that. So
And-
well done.
and
Rabiot.
all-time.
People love Rabiot.
He's been around.
He's a good player, man.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's pretty
He'll
good.
probably
know.
be on
I mean, he's no Tyler
this
Adams.
World Cup squad, I'd imagine.
I mean, shit. He's at.
Just one of the
At
craziest
Milan
takes
with
by Mike
Modric.
If there's any
Tyson.
chance Paul Pogba makes a France 2026 World
Yeah, I
Cup
think
squad?
there's a chance.
He's
N'Golo
a
Kante?
god. They'd want to win it for him.
That's not the same.
No, not close to the same.
He's like Messi.
Let's get into blind rankings. Nick, we are power ranking World Cup teams. Blind rankings so far have not gone that bad for the most part.
The first one was pretty bad.
First one wasn't great.
Second one was
but
great. You guys crushed
We
it.
kind of
The
crushed
first
last
one was great, dude. What are you
Overall,
talking about?
average.
Gio Reyna's on this list. Flags has no opinion.
No, so this is
Oh,
power
I'll
ranking
have all
World
of
Cup
it.
teams.
All right, World Cup teams,
not players. We need
blind
players next
ranking.
week if you
Play
want.
at home if you'd like.
World Cup team.
Teams.
Also, while we're waiting here, subscribe.
subscribe.
Share.
All right, here are your teams. Number 1, 5 teams. Croatia.
Is this current?
This is for this upcoming World Cup. How you would power.
3. Yeah.
It's out of 5. And
3, 4?
Croatia, 3. Yeah, 3.
3. Yeah, I say 3.
3 locked in.
3.
Yeah.
Locked.
Egypt.
4.
5. 4 or 5.
I say 4. Leave a below.
They're not very
They have
good.
Mo Salah. They're second in their group, odds wise. I think.
Okay, we'll go 4.
The Netherlands.
2. Or do you want to go 1?
They're really good. Let's go 2.
All right, 2.
Germany.
1.
1.
Argentina.
God damn
Is it?
Is it?
Argentina's 5.
5.
God damn.
Oh god.
Well done.
I thought you were
well
playing
done.
Egypt 5. I was like, they got a good one again. And then you said 4. I was like, yes! Defending world champions, Argentina is the worst team.
That's gonna be a
in these power
tough one to
rankings.
defend.
That'll be a
Worst team on
fun.
this list.
That'll be a fun Instagram post.
A lot of people get injured.
A lot of hate getting on that one. There's gonna be some hate comments for that. Boys, a lot to talk about with the U.S. We will be talking about a lot of the World Cup headlines as we're just around 6 months away from kickoff of the 2026 World Cup, where the U.S. will bring this trophy home, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
That's what Pochettino says the goal is. We will have all those stories here on this channel, so make sure to subscribe so you can keep seeing that stuff. We'll be breaking down everything that's going on. March window will be huge. We're going to be playing Belgium and Portugal. Belgium, potentially a team that we could play in the round of 16. Portugal, going to be one of the favorites to win the World Cup. And Cristiano Ronaldo's first game back in the U.S. because of things. Makes you agree with things. Mike, Nick, some final thoughts? I'll start with you, Nick.
This has been an all-time pod. If I'm being honest. All shield, no sword. Fire.
All shield, no sword,
Tyler
baby.
Adams, best
Shield.
defensive midfielder in the world. Fire. I mean, and then ending it
facts,
with
man.
Argentina, the 5th best team coming into the World Cup of the 5. So put them in the bottom, folks. What a ride. Up the Gunners. Big Champions League game this week. Wednesday. And hopefully 3 points on the weekend.
We're just calling AFCON and World Cup so close together is crazy.
Shout out to
AFCON every
as
2
well.
years is wild.
Yeah.
Having those federation tournaments Gold Cup's kind of been like that.
Why do they
Copa
not move it
America
to the
recently.
summer? Oh, like summer in Africa, maybe.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, never mind.
You caught yourself.
Yeah, I knew that 1 second I said it. Mike, close us out here.
I'm excited for AFCON. Personal lover of the
Shut up.
tournament. So I'll be tuned in to scratch that international soccer itch over the winter. Everton doing the fucking thing. You already know. Let us know what you think about the US's group, what the expectations should be, how far we're going to run in this tournament, and why Tyler Adams is indeed the best center defensive midfielder in the fucking game.
What a take.
The big shield, we call him. The big shield, Tyler Adams.
Move over, Rodri.
5'8".
To Manchester United. Yeah, let us know what you guys think of the draw here. Mexico got a decent draw. Canada got a decent draw as well. I mean, of all the host countries, I think all of us have a good chance of getting through. The U.S., though, we're going all the fucking way, baby. We're holding this at the end of it. Make sure to subscribe here, like, comment, do anything you want. Hate comments, love comments. We'll take them all. We'll answer your questions in the comments if you have any questions about how the World Cup group stage, anything works. Until next time, boys. Peace.
The Arsenal is gooning and Nico just lost his voice.
Oh, Suriname.
Mike and Flags are crying tears of joy for David Moyes. The USMNT just lost again, but there's no choice. It's ride or die until the end on Footy with the boys.